And in fact, Morgan's maximum possible checkout there of 170 earns him £500 for the high checkout of the tournament. Well, those were just some of the wonderful shots that we've seen here this week. There were, of course, many others. And our VT editors have managed to put together a short piece which we think reflects the drama, the tension and the skills that we've seen on display.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome.
And there's a star of the future.
What a way to finish!
Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know.
He's done it!
Yeah!
Oh, wow, what a finish! You never had a chance to see it!
You are gold.
Yeah, double top. Out from 151.
Always believe it. After the rush has gone, I hope you find a little more time. Remember we were partners in crime. It's only 2 years ago, the man with the suit and the face, who knew that he was there on the case. Now he's in love with you, he's in love with you.
When you get a shot at a double, you've got to go out.
And you could leave me standing so tall. Always believe in your soul. You've got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in
18 for 156.
I'm glad that you're about to return. Something I could have learned. You're indestructible. Always believe in.
If he rode into town, Clint Eastwood would go out the other end.
And that's the British Professional Darts Championship for another year. As well as the established stars, most of the new faces who played here this year have played particularly well. Particularly Bob Anderson, Danny Ingles, Richie Gardner, Jerry Hayward. Eric Bristow, well, he looked unbeatable certainly through the first 3 rounds. Bobby George, he was involved in 3 blinders. Dave Whitcomb, he always looked a likely contender, as did John Lowe. But in the end, it's jockey who reigns, and he crowned it all in just about the best way possible. Goodbye.
For the title, the match, and £8,000, with 3 darters possible for jockey. Very possible. Bullseye for the whole thing!
Yeah! Champion 1883!
Well, BBC One goes to Brands Hatch tomorrow afternoon for the Grand Prix of Europe. This is the second Grand Prix in Britain this season, with the Drivers' Championship still very much in contention. Live coverage of the event begins at 20 minutes past 2. And then later in the afternoon, here on BBC2, the rugby season gets underway with the first of a new series of Rugby Special, with highlights from the game between Llanelli and Bath. Well, that's Rugby Special at 4:45 tomorrow afternoon. And now on to, we enter the Twilight Zone, where space and time know only the limits of wondrous imagination, and where tonight's classic episode from the American series introduces us to Mr. Denton on Doomsday.
There is a fifth